What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. New channel here. Hope to have a lot of you back. This is going to be the journey of my 2-valve Mustang. '98 GT Mustang 2-valve, third owner. Came from Arkansas, so no rust. She's pretty clean underneath, and we got some plans for her. I'll give you guys a little walk around of the pony, the stallion here. Post a little sound clip up as well.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
An ogre only roars when...
Do it.
She's got a pretty clean body on her. Don't like the chrome. Probably will be doing away with the chrome wheels here at some point. Got a little bit of paint to work on, paint correction, but no biggie. I got a guy for that. But all in all, she's pretty clean. I'll give you all a breakdown here of how I got the vehicle, what I plan on doing to it, and you can see.
Open sesame!
Voila, it opens on its own. Yes, I did install these. Redline tuning, quick and clean install. You can tighten them, loosen them if the shock is off, the spring tension's off, whatever, but good grab. You'll need them. All it is 3 rivets, 1, 2, 3, and 2 5/16 little cutter screws right there. So pretty easy install. Yeah, I would definitely get those. It's clean, gets rid of that ugly prop rod, gets that out of the way. I mean, mine was broke, so that's really the main reason why I even did away with it to begin with. But yeah, it's pretty clean. I did clean. You can notice the BBK, cold air, the throttle body. Alright, so before we get too far into the performance mods, like I mentioned already, the BBK and the cold air, this is a 98, so as you guys know, that is the non-PI motor, but this motor was salvaged. You can see it's really clean. It's salvaged out of a 97 or a 98 2-valve. Was redone, compression tested, new seals.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
Seals, all that done. But the owner I had got this off of, the dude before me, he PI swapped it. And a good telltale, how you can tell if it's PI swapped, I'll try to get in here, but it's gonna be hard to see, but that deep V, okay? Deep V, you can tell it's PI swapped, and you can tell by the intake manifold as well. So this has a PI swapped head and intake manifold, okay? So intake manifold, intake lower down there. They started that, Ford started that in 1999 to 2004. They also started the DOHC, dual overhead cam. You can see this is a single overhead cam. You can tell just by how small they are, really. The dual overhead cam, you'll know it when you'll see it. It's double that, literally. So, but with the PI swap, those, when Ford came out with that in 1999, I think it was said to add 35 horsepower, and that made 260 horsepower at the crank itself.
So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line. Barely kept it on the track.
So nice little jump. I mean, you guys know with these 2-valve motors and these true SN95s what they're meant for. Unless you go boost or supercharge, put a blower on it, big turbo on it, something like that. But yeah, they're solid motors. They're fun motors, and like I said, we'll have a little video, some content coming out here soon. You probably noticed the headlights. Why those are out, I had these headlights out, or on them. They were a one-piece dual halo setup. Don't waste your money on it, don't waste your time. The brackets on them are loose, sloppy to begin with versus the one piece. Yeah, don't waste your money on those cheap eBay whatever dual halo projector lights. It's not worth your time and your aggravation. I had all sorts of crap going on here. Alright, so with the motor and the heart of this beautiful car out of the way, as I mentioned prior, cold air intake, BBK, hate them or love them. Came with the car. I'll probably be switching it out to a trick flow, something like that. Maybe trick flow heads in the future. Who knows? We'll see where this. We'll go to Bed Bath and Beyond. Who?
Stuff like that. Maybe Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
Anyways, I got underdrive pulleys on here. People, that's another thing. You hate or love them. Yes, you can see it has a brand new alternator. What's up, man? Brand new alternator. I know I have not had any issues except for when I went to go take this to the dyno tuner. I left the alternator wire unplugged and it was draining my battery, and unbeknownst I was left stranded and needed to jump. So yeah, don't do that, kids.
Gentlemen, which brings me to my next point. Don't smoke crack.
But no, with the underdrive pulley installed, I have not had an issue with burning out alternators like all the FUDs will say. So got that. MSD Coil Packs. People say, oh, you got to stick with the Ford coil packs. I've had no issues with them. You can see they're nice and clean, organized. These are Ford Motorcraft caps and wires. Those I would stick with. And as for the plugs, I installed NGK TR6 cooler plugs. I do plan on building this motor up over the winter here coming up, so I just went and did that just to buy once, cry once, reassure that for the setup I'm gonna be going with, I'll be good to go. We've got stock fuel injectors, stock fuel injectors, EGR delete and EVAP delete. You see these are actually really cool. These Firewall quick fly clutch adjusters. You can see I marked mine here because I was having an issue when I got this. I'd put the car, like I'd be decelerating, rev match down, decelerating, and once I put it in neutral and would be going below, like I'd say 25, 30 mile an hour ish, definitely below 25, there would be a squeak, like a rattle, and it sounded like, you know, like something was loose, like, you know. So I'm back here, you know, and I'm like checking all this stuff, tightening all, making sure everything's, you know, it sounded like that kind of rattle. Come to find out, the clutch was never even adjusted from the gentleman that had installed this before. So just with a little bit of adjustment on that solved my squeaking issue completely, because believe me, when I pulled up to shows, when I got this thing, and it was just the noisemaker, the noise rattler, everybody was turning their head. And no, it wasn't because of how good this thing sounds. It has a 600 horsepower capable McLeod clutch. Yes, we are nowhere near that, people, okay? But one day, let a man dream, you know what I mean? So it also has a 373 gears that came with it. I did not install that. Can't tell you what brand he put in it either, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown of what I've done to it, what's been done to it since I have grabbed this beautiful Mustang. And onto the interior, I had a set of panels. I was going to switch just black to match this, but I ended up finding a gentleman who had these tannin blacks, and man, do they complement this interior very nice. Interior is not bad either. Back is very clean. The whole thing is clean, no droopy headliner. The rear is gutted, but yeah, pretty stockish, you know, vibe-ish feel. It has a nice doubled in head unit there. But yeah, I think in the future too, that center console, I will swap that out to accommodate the tan door panels as well, how it should be. But for now, that'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Share the video, always like, subscribe, and we will catch you next time on the channel.